I think the most important thing is the showcasing of the projects, and especially the bankable projects, because many people hear about the investment opportunities in Africa, but they don't get to understand then how do I go about it and what are the real projects. So I see there are opportunities in energy, but what projects are there in energy, and what will it cost me to invest? And so what this has done, and what I'm liking about it, is that it identifies the different projects in the different countries, and so for investors that makes it much easier. And then the people who they need to see, many of them are here, whether they're government or private sector, who can also tell them what's happening in those countries. Private sector in Africa is really part of the development. It's a development agent. So their work, the private sector is not just about going in, making money, and getting out. It's part of being part of the development of the continent, and so they get involved in more than just trying to make money. So they get involved in the social side of Africa. They get involved in the environmental side of Africa. They get involved in the peace building of Africa, and so they're a key player in development in Africa. I think in terms of opportunities, we do have opportunities in all the different sectors, from agriculture, a lot of them in agribusiness, because we are at the point now of value addition in a lot of our raw materials. Secondly, I think infrastructure. We are very big on infrastructure. We consider ourselves the gateway to East and Central Africa. So we're building a lot of roads, airports, rail, oil pipeline, and all that. So there's a lot of opportunities around that. Thirdly, manufacturing. Right now, with China and most of Asia slowing down, so a lot of jobs are moving, and so we're trying to prepare ourselves for those jobs. And so we have zones now, we're calling special economic zones, to start absorbing some of those jobs that are leaving those countries. Energy. Remember, a lot of most of Africa is not powered up, and so this is a great opportunity. Kenya has the largest deposits of geothermal in Africa. We do have a lot of, we have coal, we have wind, we have solar, and so all these are great opportunities, just to name a few. We do have a lot of bilateral agreements with different countries in Africa. We also have economic bloc agreements, so we are part of East African Community, we are part of COMESA, and now we are part of the discussions of combining 3 trade blocs. So a lot of that is just to improve our trade. I think what Africa Union is steering to go to, I think a lot of times it was focused more on the political agenda, because a lot of the countries were coming out of colonialism and all that. But now more and more it's moving to the economic agenda, and so the chances are high you're going to see that one day. Not too major. I think the thing is, as a woman, you always do the one thing you just have to accept is that you do double the job of what a man would do to do the same thing. And I think also for me, I think I had a dual challenge. I mean, apart from being a woman, I was one of the youngest CEOs. Wow. And especially to hold that position. So of course you have to deal with everyone first wondering, will you really do it? Can you make it? Yeah. But with time, people realize that it has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with gender. To be able to do your job, it's really your skills. Yeah. So that you overcome with that over time. I think the thing is that women can do a lot in leadership, but also have very unique skills and different skills. And then you realize as a woman early that no one expects you to lead like a man. You're a woman. There's a reason you're a woman, and the skills you have are good enough to be a leader, and a different kind of a leader that complements the men who are leaders. And I think that's what I think the rest of the world needs to learn, especially women who maybe have shied off in other continents to go into leadership. I'll tell them 3 things. One, do you have a passion? Go for it. Secondly, have mentors. Many people, young people, and not young girls, think they can do it on their own. No, you need mentors. There are others who've gone before you. There are lessons they've learned that you could avoid making mistakes they've made. But so you need a lot of mentors, and especially young girls. So women thrive in relationships. So build relationships, good relationships. Third, don't go in it trying to be like a man. Just be a woman.